Welcome back into the Boot Tragedies. Obviously, a lot of you may have heard already. If you have not, Alvin Kamara will not play against the Tennessee Titans on Sunday. I repeat, Alvin Kamara will not play against the Tennessee Titans on Sunday. Is it time for the Saints to panic? Is it time for the Saints to tank? Or is it time for the Saints to just play it cool and keep on trucking through the season? Let's start right off the bat with panic time. I saw a lot of panic on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, ESPN, basically everywhere, even in my friend group. People were panicking about this Saints season because obviously Michael Thomas is out for the year, Jameis Winston is out for the year, Armstead is hurt, Pete is out for the year. It's a lot of stuff going on, and you throw all of that with Alvin Kamara being out Sunday with a knee injury, didn't practice all week. I understand the panic. I'm not going to tell you to not panic at this moment. It's a lot going on. It's a lot to handle. Look, they said the first year without Brees was going to be adjustment, but this is a damn comedy show at this point. It's just a lot going wrong at the moment. Still 5-3 though. You got to look at that. Still 5-3. Still well within things. So panic. Do what you want. But be realistic within your panic. Because the Saints are well within things, like I said. Plenty of time, to get healthy for this season and make a playoff push. So, panic within reason. But if you are panicking, hey, man, I do not blame you. Next up, should we tank? Should the Saints just throw it all in the toilet and say, you know what? We're out too many players. Even if we make the playoffs, we won't do anything. We'll lose first round. We'll play one of the great teams in the NFC and lose. So should we just tank and throw the season away? Let me tell you this right now. If you're asking yourself that, if you're telling yourself that, if you want that to get a high draft pick, I mean this with all due respect. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. The Saints are 5-3. 5-3. They can literally play 500 ball for the rest of the way and maybe finish like 10-7, somewhere in that range, and make the playoffs. The playoffs started today. They will be in the playoffs. So why would you tank when you're well within making the playoffs? It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. It's just not happening. The Saints defense is too good. They couldn't even tank if they tried to, man. That's how good that defense is. That's how good that offensive line is as a unit. It's just no way. That's how good the coaching staff is. They couldn't tank if they wanted to. And obviously, Gail Benson isn't going for it, man. That payroll is high. We've maxed that cap out for the last couple years. So ain't no tanking happening with this team. I'll let you know that right now. You never know what could happen when the playoffs start. We can get the Rams. We can get the Bucks. We can get whoever, the Packers. Don't care. None of these teams scare me. They're all beatable. Obviously, we beat the Packers and the Bucks already this year, and I want to play the Rams again so bad, especially in the playoffs. Yes, if you look on paper, look at each of these teams, team by team, position by position, coach by coach. The Saints are not the best team in the NFC. Do the best team always come out the NFC? Absolutely not, because I can make a case for the Saints being the best team in the NFC at least 2 out of the last 3 or 4 years, and we did not come out the NFC. So, you never know what could happen in the playoffs. I know the NFL is not really in our favor. Let's just be honest. You can just see that by the way they handled the Aaron Rodgers situation when he lied to the NFL about being vaccinated, which I don't care if he's vaccinated or not. You don't have to lie about it, though. Only find him, a couple thousand in his pocket. No draft picks. Team was barely fine. None of that. But when the Saints did, they lost draft picks. I think it was like, 300,000, 700,000. It was something crazy, But that's just a little side tangent. Back to this tanking nonsense. It's just not happening, man. If you're thinking it, it's not happening. If you want us to tank, it's not happening. I know a lot of y'all that want us to tank are the same people that say we're going to win 3 or 4 games this year, and you just want to be right. Just be honest. You want to be right about us only winning 3, 4, 5 games this year. We've already done that. We're 5-3. Looking like we're going to win 10, 11 games. You just got to face that. Like, who wants their team to tank when the team is actually good? To those people out there wanting us to tank once again, hush up. Last but not least, what's going to happen with the Saints season and the rest of this season is the Saints will play it cool. Sean Payton will play it cool. In this fan base, needs to remain cool. The Saints will be fine once again, man. I have faith in this team, faith in this organization, even though they let me down time and time again. We're all still going to be back. We're all diehard Saints fans. Obviously, that's why we're here. That's why you're listening. That's why I made this channel. The Saints will be fine, man. Just got to put faith in this team, put faith in these players. We'll get it done. And that's just it, man. Remain calm, keep calm. Because at the end of the day, you got to see it through, my boy. Also, on a more serious note, this act injury does scare me a little bit. Not overly concerned, but to rule him out, on a Friday, 2 days before the game, didn't practice all week. That means it's, I won't say serious, but it's serious enough for them to rule him out 2 days before. It's not like it was a game time decision where he was able to warm up on it and things like that, and see if it'll get loose or whatever, whatever the case may be. It's just that he can't even be on it at the moment. That's obviously what the case is, and that's worrisome. Hopefully next week he's practicing. If he's not practicing, when the first practice rolls around on Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, then I think we should be concerned. Then when I think we should panic. But until then, I think we should just play it cool. Hopefully it's just precautionary, because obviously Alvin Kamara is our best weapon. I would say at this point he's our only damn weapon. We need him healthy. And not just for this year, for years to come when we get guys like MT back, Winston back, hopefully, offensive line back, and things like that. So, hopefully they're just being precautious with their best asset, and I don't blame them, especially after seeing that Taysom story that came out with that concussion. I know concussion, knee injury, no real correlation there, but still, you have to be careful, have to be cautious with your best players, with all of your players, honestly. And with that being said, man, thank y'all for tuning in once again. This is the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.